Now, I want you to listen up, Sleeper. I'm doing an ongoing report. That's right, daily report on what's really going on in the economy since Snoop Doggy Dogg won't tell you, since Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, since Big Rump Roast, Oprah Winfrey won't tell you. Now listen up.
Well, it was another solid session for the market with all the major indices fractionally higher. Not much reaction to the announcement Janet Yellen leaving the Fed once Jay Powell assumes the role of chairman. But stocks, they did kind of fade into the close. Nevertheless, I'm telling you what you got to look at, and I continue to marvel at the economic underpinnings. They just keep getting stronger and stronger.
The economic underpinnings. You got it, Sleepo? The underpinnings? This is coming from a real black man. Not that clown you see on TV every day. I'm not even going to name his name. He's sickening. Here you go.
This morning, for instance, the October Conference Board leading economic indicators up 1.2%. That was twice the pace Wall Street anticipated and the highest number in years. 9 out of 10 of the components were higher for the month of...
Did you hear that? The highest number in years. Look at his face.
October, hourly wages, manufacturing, initial claims for unemployment, manufacturing new orders, consumer goods and materials, the index of new orders, building permits, new private housing units, stock market prices, of course, leading credit indicators, your spread for interest rates, treasury bonds, average consumer expectations for business conditions. The only thing that was negative was the manufacturing new orders. That's when you X out aircraft. Nevertheless, 9 out of 10.
Now, people, that's pretty much the whole gambit of the world's economy. Because as our Wall Street goes, so does the world's economy. Now look at his face, ladies and gentlemen. He's not a bought and paid for boule hoe. This is a real black man. A man with a real education who ain't afraid to tell the truth about what's really going down on Wall Street. Keep it moving, son.
The leading economic indicators, this news actually dovetailed with a sharp spike last week for fourth quarter 2007 GDP. This from the New York Fed. The move was driven by strong numbers in capacity utilization, industrial production, along with housing starts and permits. In fact, right now, the New York Fed sees the current quarter, the one we're in now, 3.8%. That's up from 3.2% just a week ago. It's been a long time since our economy has seen three consecutive...
How long?
...quarters of 3+% growth. I cannot overstate how powerful a development that would be. It was...
Hold on. He can't overstate it, people. He's not bluster. He's not hothead. He's not hype. He's not, he's just saying straight up. He can't overstate it. He's keeping his cool. Look at him. See there? Now that's a real black man, not these phony balonies you seeing on Fox, MSNBC, CNN, and all the rest of those phony baloney stations.
The return of most levers of the economy, including consumers. Last week we saw it. Brick and mortar names were on fire, and after the close of the day, Urban Outfitters continued with the...
Brick and mortar, that's where your mother and father and grandfather and grandmother used to shop. You know, they'd get in the car and drive to those places before Walmart took it over. Get back to the subject, Richard.
Bringing strong financial results from these brick and mortar retailers. The company beat the street on revenues, earnings, comp store sales, and hiked their guidance. In the morning, by the way, tomorrow morning is going to be a large slate of retail names reporting, including Lowe's and Dollar Tree. And by the way, speaking of things on fire, don't look now, but Bitcoin has returned to a new all-time high. You remember last...
The roof is on fire. I ain't got to say nothing. He giving you the real numbers right there. Them ain't Enron numbers. Those are real numbers.